Welcome to the English class. Today we can go through the summary of Unit 2 Cinderella. It's a story of a beautiful girl, Cinderella, who lost her mother, and her father got married. And after the arrival of the stepmother, with her two daughters, the stepmother had two daughters, and the condition of the Cinderella became horrible, isn't it? The stepmother treated Cinderella very badly. She was a very wicked and a cruel woman. She treated her very badly. She did not give her proper food to eat, and she treated her as a kitchen maid, isn't it? She took away her pretty dresses and forced her to put an old one, isn't it? They also gave her wooden shoes to wear. Wooden shoes. She was given the wooden shoes to wear, and she worked hard from the morning till night. Isn't it? She was quite tired after the day's hard work, and she had no bed to lie upon also. She had no bed to lie upon, and she had to rest among the cinders. So the name Cinderella came to her. Okay, and this was the condition of the Cinderella. One day, what happened? The prince of that kingdom invited all the girls of the kingdom to a ball. Okay, or to a ball because he wanted to marry and select a beautiful girl from the members who came to the ball. So he arranged a ball, and hearing this, the Cinderella's stepsisters and stepsisters were very delighted. They were very delighted at that time. They got ready to attend the ball. They got ready to attend the ball. Cinderella also had a desire. She also decided to go for the ball. But what happened? The step sisters shouted to her, and she told that she told that you are not you in all your dirt and dust, you want to go to the ball. She shouted to her. Poor Cinderella was very sad. Okay, so she was sitting, while she was sitting like that and thinking about her own mother. She thought that if my mother had been alive, she would have been sent to the ball. She was thinking like this, and she was very sad. Suddenly, what happened? A voice came. It was a voice of the god fairy, and the god fairy promised her that she will take her to the where to the ball. So god fairy instructed to bring some things, and here she arranged a coach and horses, and at last she attended the ball. And one thing she reminded, that before 12 o'clock she must be back, otherwise the magic, isn't it, the godmother turned all this pumpkin and everything else using her magic wand. No, so she told that only this magic works only till 12 o'clock. Okay, now Cinderella was very happy. She was very beautiful, dressed in beautiful dresses, and went to the ball to attend the to her. The fairy gave her fairy touched her with the magic word wand, isn't it? And her beautiful, she was changed into a beautiful lady with cloths of silk and gold. Okay, then the ball she attended the ball, and in the wonderful clothes she danced with the prince and returned happily. Next day also she went, the same thing happened. She went to the ball, and what happened? She was dancing. She was dancing with the princess. She was very happy, and suddenly she forgot about the time. And what happened? The time passed. When the time struck just 12, she ran out of the king palace. And when she ran out and came out of that, her coach was changed into pumpkin, and she also was changed into the lady with the old Cinderella. Her clothes were old and everything was changed. Suddenly she ran to a house, isn't it? Then what happened? While she was running, she lost one of her glass slippers she wore, and she lost one, and she left that in the palace. One was on her feet. The next day, the prince began to what search about the beautiful lady. He wanted to know who this beautiful lady was, and he searched for it. At last, he arrived the Cinderella's house, and the Cinderella's stepsisters. What did they do? The stepsisters began to. They wanted to. The princess bought that glass slipper with him, so that he can find out who the beautiful lady is. At last, Cinderella, she put her feet into the glass slippers, and she was, when at the time she put the her feet into the glass slippers, it was turned. She was turned into a beautiful princess like before. Then the princess was happy, and he decided to marry her and took her to the palace. And the Cinderella, what happened? Cinderella forgave the stepmother and the stepdaughters, stepsisters, and took her to the palace. This is a summary of the story. So go through this. Thank you.